Good day, everyone! Welcome to my very first episode of Teacher Eyes TV! You got it right! My very first episode of Teacher Eyes TV. You might be wondering, bakit first episode? Samantalang ang dami na nating vlogs. Actually, nakakatatlo na tayong vlogs na nakalagay sa YouTube channel ni Teacher Eye. It's because, if you go back to my promotional video, Teacher Eyes TV or Teacher Eyes channel is actually composed of Teacher Eyes Kitchen and Teacher Eyes TV. Teacher Eyes Kitchen is more of the recipes, while Teacher Eyes TV will be talking about different contents. Okay, different contents about life, health, lifestyle, and other contents that are actually currently happening. So, we start with this first one. Today, we will talk about entrepreneurship. Okay? Entrepreneurship and its socio-economic benefits to the society. Ang tanong, ikaw ba ay future entrepreneur? Do you have that inclination to be a businessman or a businesswoman? What does it take to be one? Pero bago natin pag-usapan yun, we will talk about why people go to business. Because especially during these days, the Department of Education is actually including entrepreneurship in its curriculum. Bakit kaya? Let's talk about that. What comes to your mind when we talk about entrepreneurship? Pwede mong sabihin na, Teacher ay, business. Short for business, that is right, another term. Or pwede mong sabihin, money, profit, capital, or pwede mo ring sabihin na products and services. That is right. So let's talk about what it means really. Entrepreneurship is the process of providing goods and services to improve man's quality of life. Question is, how does it improve our life? Man's quality of life. Well, this is because of those products and services that they provide. Like, for example, in the past, we didn't have different kinds of transportation. Meron lang siguro kalesa, di ba? Kalesa, bisikleta, or mas madalas noon ang mga tao naglalakad. Pero ngayon, marami ng paraan para makapag-travel. So, we have jeepneys, we have cabs, we have buses, we have MRTs or trains, we have planes. Lahat ng ito are products or services that are given to us to improve life. Another example, internet. Ngayon, sa lahat ng pwede mong gawin, sa lahat ng gusto mong malaman, may Google, may internet. With the use of internet, we're able to search for information that we want to know and we want to learn. Going back to my time, parang ang tagal-tagal na nun, walang internet. Wala. O siguro may internet na pero it's not accessible for everyone. So I had to go to the library, make researches. Sabi nga ng tatay ko, pag nag-research ka, kailangan you have at least 5 books minimum as your references. Pero ngayon, one click lang, may information ka na. But mind you, you have to also know how to filter information that you get from there. But it makes life easier, isn't it? Next, we go to another definition of entrepreneurship. What is that? It's the process of converting raw materials into goods to gain profit. Like for example, you will make cookies. Raw materials would be using the ingredients for cookies, coming up with the product, and selling it for what? For you to gain profit. So when we talk about profit, what does it mean? In Tagalog, ang pagkakaalam natin sa profit ay kita or tubo. Well, technically, when you say profit, tama naman yun, no? When you say profit, it is a monetary gain obtained from the use of capital in a transaction or series of transactions. So, from the capital or starting money that you will use to produce your product, you sell it with a markup, and that markup becomes your profit or yung kinikita mo for every product that you're selling. So, dapat may transaction. But when do we say that transaction is taking place in a certain business? Take note of this. Transaction happens when there is an exchange of products or goods and services with money. So makikita mo kapag may bumili sa'yo, you give the product, they give back to you the money as payment for the product or service, then there is transaction happening in the business. The more transaction there is or there are, the more profit that an entrepreneur will gain. Third definition of entrepreneurship, what is this? It's the capacity for innovation, investment, and expansion in new markets, products, and techniques. So, let's focus on innovation because it's really very important when we talk about business. Innovation refers to a new or different way of doing things. Pagbabago. Bakit importante ang may pagbabago pagdating sa negosyo? Well, for one, a business or a product that you offered 10 years ago should not be exactly the same as what you are offering now. Kasi kung hindi magkakaroon ng pagbabago, maunahan ka ng ibang mga businesses. Let's give an example. For one, television. When I was younger, uso yung hindi ko alam kung inabot niyo yung television na black and white tapos may lock. No? Tapos walang remote control. Ang antena niya nasa rooftop. As years went by, nagkaroon ng pagbabago sa mga televisions. Nagkaroon ng color TV, nagkaroon ng flat screen television, at ngayon nagkaroon ng smart TV at Android TV. Ano maganda doon? Well, Android TV, aside from free channels, aside from internet-connected apps, magagamit mo siya sa iba't ibang bagay. So YouTube and Netflix can also be watched using that Android TV. So that's what you call innovation. Let's go to the fourth and last definition of entrepreneurship. When you say entrepreneurship, it's a venture that aims to introduce new products and services to the market or innovate products that already exist. Let's give an example. New services and products. Ngayon uso ang online banking. Diba? These are new services. Dati pupunta ka pa sa bangko, hahani ka sa counter para mag-deposit at mag-withdraw. Ngayon, online banking, online, internet connection na ang kailangan mo, you can already transfer money, purchase your products, ganun ka-simple, ganun kabilis. Well, that's offering new service. Let's go to innovating products that already exist. One of those examples I have, pandesal. From the normal pandesal, nagkaroon ng ube cheese pandesal, nagkaroon ng cream cheese pandesal, nagkaroon ng pandan flavored pandesal, and all the different flavors. That is what you call innovating products that already exist so that they will sell to your market, they will have an appeal. Ang tawag doon, reinvention. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. Now, let's talk about the socio-economic benefits of entrepreneurship. Bakit nga ba pumupunta sa pagnenegosyo ang mga tao? Bakit nga ba ang ating gobyerno, ipinupush nila na isama ito sa curriculum natin? Well, there are very important reasons for that. Number one, it creates job employment. Yes, that is right. It creates employment. When jobs are created and people are hired to do different jobs, they all receive their own salary. And therefore, when it happens, there are three solutions given to the country. What are these? Number one, it solves the problem of poverty. Because everybody will have their own money to use for their basic needs. And because it solves poverty and they have the money to use for their basic needs, it leads us to the second important benefit of that, and that is solving or lessening crime rate. Bakit nga ba, di ba, yung mga nagkakarnap, hold up, gumagawa ng mga crimes, why do they do that? There is just one reason that they always tell us, kapit sa patalim dahil wala silang pambili ng pagkain, pampa-hospital ng mahal sa buhay. So, if they have their own money to spend, crime rate is lessened. And lastly, when people have jobs, it assures us that there is equal distribution of wealth in the country. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Hindi lang mayaman ang yumayaman because all of us, we receive the money that we need to spend for our daily living. So that's it for socio-economic benefit number one. Socio-economic benefit number two, it contributes to the economic growth and development. The question is how? Well, entrepreneurs pay taxes to the government. And these taxes are the life and blood of the economy. Dito nanggagaling yung budget ng gobyerno para sa mga pangangailangan ng mga tao. Dito rin nanggagaling yung budget ng gobyerno para sa edukasyon at sa lahat ng serbisyo na binibigay sa atin. So that's for number two. Number three, it introduces new technologies, industries, and products to the market. One best example of this is AI or artificial intelligence. Are you aware of Alexa and Google Assistant? Diba meron yun, Alexa, switch off the lights, tapos magsuswitch off yung light. So, this is actually an example of new technology that most countries now are patronizing or having. Bakit? Because they say this makes life easier. Number 4, it develops new market. Ano ba yung mas in demand? Well, the use of online shopping applications like Lazada and Shopee, Zalora, the Grab applications, Lalamove, all this, they're very in demand now. Bakit? Kasi kahit sumikat na siya dati, mas sumikat ngayon dahil nung nag-start ang pandemic, bawal lumabas. Diba? So, nauso yung nabudol ka, bumili ka ng ganitong items online, nabudol ka ng ganitong online shop, nabudol ka na ba? Kasi ako, nabudol na. Well, that's actually developing new market. This time, more and more people are into it because we want to stay safe at home. That is number 4. Number 5, discovers new sources of raw materials. You know, entrepreneurs should not only depend on what is existing. Kinakailangan marunong kang maghanap ng iba pang raw materials for your products. For one, because you want to make sure that there is a continuity in your production of your products and also in the offering of your services. Minsan, pag nag-out of stock na ang isang material, stop ang production mo, wala ka na ring profit. So, tandaan, no? When you have different sources of raw materials, you're able to have continuity of your production and your services offered to the people. We go to number 6, mobilizes capital resources. We all know that money, starting money is capital, but in business, there are 3 other capital resources that we use. What are they? We have manpower, land or other properties, and then machines. Now, let's focus on one. Let's say land or other properties. Meron kang maliit na ari-arian, pero hindi mo nagagamit, no? Nandun lang siya. It's different when you use it for business. Yung maliit na ari-arian na yun na dati nandun lang at hindi mo pinagkakakitaan at ginamit mo para sa negosyo, then that helps you to mobilize that resources and earn money from it. So that's what you mean by number 6. And let's go to the last one, number 7. It improves standard of living. Actually, to summarize everything, no, when everybody gets to have jobs, when, entrepreneurs earn money from the businesses at lahat tayo nakaka-receive ng sarili nating salary from our jobs, that actually improves standard of living. Merong exchange of money and goods and services. May mga innovations na nangyayari sa isang lugar. Makakakita ka ng maraming improvement at pati ang gobyerno natin magkakaroon ng mas maraming funds to spend for everyone in the country. That alone means improving the standard of our living. And that's what entrepreneurship is all about. And those are the socio-economic benefits of entrepreneurship to the society. In other words, entrepreneurship is a give and take relationship. Entrepreneurship makes our life better and easier. It improves our lives through the different products and services that they offer us. And the same way that we also improve the lives of entrepreneurs when we patronize their products and services and they earn from us. I hope that you learned from the video that I shared with you today. So, PLE teachers, students studying entrepreneurship, and all the other people out there who just want to learn something about business, I hope that you will like and share this video to everyone that you know. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be updated for more videos that I will share. Once again, this is Miss Paclet for Teacher Eyes TV. I'll see you again in our next videos. Thank you for watching!